you know, interesting to do something really brilliant, like, I don't know, be a dolphin or something. Be a killer whale. They get to travel around in pods, no one else can eat them, they look cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hi, Matt. I'm the 103rd Doctor on Tumblr. So my question is, what number doctor is Capaldi?
What number doctor?
Well, the thing is, I got really attached to 11. And then obviously, for my money, he's 12. Because I like being 11, because I like the number 11. But then, you know, there's a whole lot of Doctor Who science that might suggest otherwise, because of Johnny Hurt, the other Doctor. But for me, I think number 12. What do you think?
With John and if you count 10 to...
You think 13?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, I know. This is the thing, isn't it? I mean, technically, if we're obeying the actual science of Doctor Who, he is 13. That means I'm giving up 11, which no.
You know, speaking of all 12 Doctors, 50 years, celebrating the 50th anniversary, you know, we talked about this in our earlier fan panel about what's Doctor Who's contribution to 50 years of pop culture? You know, as you look back over time and space, and as historians look back, what do you think will be Doctor Who's contribution?
Well, that is a really good question. I mean, I think it's really massive, actually. I mean, particularly in Britain, because I think even if you have never watched the show in England, you know what the word Dalek represents. You know what that blue police phone box. You know what story it's from, and you know if someone says, you know, there's a sort of culture. It's sort of born into the fabric of you. And actually, I tell you what, this is what's been really interesting about this convention. All the conventions I've done in the US, I've seen the most young people here, and I think that is really encouraging because when I heard that it was on BBC America early in the morning, which I'm really pleased about because I really believe that Doctor Who is for all generations, and in America it seems more like it's a cult adult show, and it's nice to see more and more kids getting involved because it's good to scare them.
Yes, I'm here.
There was another show besides Doctor Who.
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time. I can't quite hear because of the feedback. Go ahead, say it again.
If you could be on another popular show, what show would you be on?
Oh God, that's a good question. If I could go on another popular show, what would it be? No, listen, there's no room for me on Sherlock. No, they've got Benedict and Martin. There's quite enough to keep your industry on that show. There's no room for another. So you just want to decide what I would be on.
It's like a reality show. It's a reality show on that.
Oh no. No, I'd be awful. I'd be terrible on a reality show. I'm really moody. So I'm terrible in the mornings. When my football team loses, I get massively grumpy. You'd hate me, really. I really like, it's probably a very popular industry. I thought Breaking Ground was phenomenal. Or just, you know, all like kind of hour before it would be really exciting. I love The Walking Dead. I think that's really cool. Do you know what show I really love? My favourite TV show in ages is I'm Out of Partridge, which is an English show, which I can only recommend if you watch it. Steve Coogan. Check it out, that got sort of flutter. But I'd like to be in that. Good question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello there, Matt Smith. My name is Isabel and I love you. Just like, what was your favorite part about filming The Day of the Doctor? Because
that is that you knew you were doing something really historic. You sort of knew it was a real moment in the history of the show. I feel like we did okay with it because we were all really nervous because we know that our fans in Doctor Who have high standards. And we wanted to get it right. Yeah, it was just exciting. And then seeing Tom, like, I got to do a scene with Tom Baker. He's cool. He's totally like what you'd expect him to be. He's basically Doctor Who. You're like, wow, you're really Doctor. You're really Doctor. You're actually from space.
Can you describe your last moments as a doctor? What you're feeling inside? And,
yeah, I was on a wire, hanging in the air. Red was there, and it was, you know, me and Steve, and we're not emotional then really. We got quite upset actually. It was very sad, and it's been 4 years, and I was so close with all the crew. And that was my life, and this was my life. You know, coming and doing things like this, and it's a very hard thing to leave, but hey, you know, you can't stay forever. So I was very sad, and then I went and got massively drunk. Don't do that until you're over the age of 21. If you ever come to London, do it at 18, but don't tell your parents.
yes, over here.
What's your favorite animal?
That is an absolutely heroic question. Right, I've got a list of animals that I think are brilliant. One, the llama. Fantastic. You know why? Because every day it wakes up and goes, God, I'm a llama. I've got no idea what I am. Two, the otter. Fantastic animal. Three, the badger. And 4, the golden eagle, because solitary, fly around, invisible eye. America! And if we're going to pick a top 5, ooh. I mean, I really want a dog. I really want a dog, but is it my favourite animal? No. Oh, it's got to be something aquatic. Sorry, I'm starting an animal off. I don't know, let's just pick the top 4. Llama, otter, badger. There was another one. Eagle.
We wandered into a strange place, man. Yes, over here.
Hi, Matt. I'm Mira.
Hi.
Okay, so my question. So you've already been the doctor, but if you could be any companion, who would you be?
Oh my god. Oh, that puts me right under the cosh because I can't pick Karen or Jenna. But we get to the meal. Who would I be? Right, that's a good question. Rory! Rory! He dies all the time. He can't run in a straight line. He looks like Arthur. I just want to kiss him.
If you could be an episode of Doctor Who to live in real life, what episode would it be?
If I could be in any episode?
Like, if you could live an episode in real life, what episode?
Oh, gosh. Ooh. I don't know. I think for me, it would have to be the 11th hour, and I'd have to be the person that met the Doctor. Because that to me is the whole magic. That's still my favourite episode.